Quite a story coming out of Florida. A neo-Nazi is getting bail, even though he 100% shouldn't be. A federal judge in Florida has granted bail to a self-professed neo-Nazi who was taken into custody last month by police who discovered bomb-making materials, weapons, and ammo in his Tampa apartment, reports Fox 13. Federal Judge Thomas McCoon granted bond for 21-year-old Brandon Russell on Friday, stating there was no clear and convincing evidence the defendant represents a threat to any person or community. According to the police who took Russell into custody, they discovered the weapons and materials used for making bombs in Russell's garage and that he had framed a picture of Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh on his dresser. What the fuck? Police also state they discovered Nazi and white supremacist literature on Russell's computer. Investigators report that Russell, a member of the Florida National Guard, admitted that he is a Nazi sympathizer and that he previously had created explosives. Okay, the story actually gets crazier because what happened is a guy named Devin Arthurs, who was taken into custody after killing two of his roommates who were white nationalists. This is that bizarre story about a guy was a neo-Nazi, he converted to Islam, and then he killed two neo-Nazi roommates he had who insulted Islam. We cover that story. We live in some sort of a simulation because that's the craziest fucking thing I've ever heard. That actually happened in real life. But that guy, Devin Arthurs, when he was arrested, he said, look, I'm going to let you know that my other roommate, who is the guy I just told you about, he's planning an attack. He's working on it right now. If you go to his place, you will find bomb-making material, ammo, all this stuff. You'll see the framed picture of Timothy McVeigh. Go see it. He's planning an attack. Look out. Go stop him. So they go, they arrest the guy. They bring him in front of the judge. Judge is like, I don't see anything wrong here. Let the guy go. Release him. You could release him. You could release him. What? He has a framed picture of Timothy McVeigh. He has guns and ammo, but even if you say, hey, First Amendment, so put that aside, he's got bomb-making materials. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, Nazi literature everywhere. The guy says he's going to do an attack, and he was his roommate. I don't know what you're talking about. I would release the guy on bond or bail or whatever. Just let him go. It's cool. Oh, come on, son. Come on. First of all, that's the dumbest judge in human history. You're just an idiot. You're just the dumbest person I've ever fucking seen ever. 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 But furthermore, would this be the case if the attacker was Muslim? If it was an Islamic terrorist, I framed a picture of Osama bin Laden. And I have jihadist material everywhere in my room and on my computer. And I have guns, I have ammo, and I have a suicide vest. I don't see that this person is, the defendant doesn't represent a threat to any person or community. What? Dumbest judge ever. So dumb he should fucking resign. Because this is an embarrassment and this is shameful. And yes, there is a double standard. If you're a white supremacist terrorist, I mean, you're not a threat to any person or community that I care about. So, okay, we'll let you go. But if this person was a Muslim terrorist, you know damn well they wouldn't be released on bail or bond or whatever. They would not be released. They just wouldn't be released. There's no question about it. But in this case, he gets released. Lock the guy up, son. I don't know what the fuck these people are thinking, but that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. So the craziest story of all time gets even crazier now, with the guy who converted to Islam and killed his neo-Nazi friends, and now they're letting out another guy, a neo-Nazi, who's going to do an attack. This is beyond ridiculous.